September 29, 1916, newspapers announced something unbelievable. John D. Rockefeller had become the world's first billionaire. But he didn't start rich. Born in 1839, Rockefeller grew up poor in New York. His home was unstable and money was always short. His father, William Rockefeller, was a traveling con man who sold fake medicine, disappeared for weeks, then returned with cash and gifts. Young John hated that chaos. He decided early that he would live differently, organized, disciplined, and in control. He became obsessed with saving money and learning numbers. At 16, he left school to support his family and searched for work in Cleveland. For 6 weeks, he got rejected everywhere. Then, in 1855, he finally landed a bookkeeping job. The pay was tiny, but John treated it like gold. He studied profits, costs, debt, and how businesses operated. He learned one major lesson. The man who controls money controls everything. By age 20, he started a produce business with a partner. Soon, the Civil War increased demand and money began flowing in. But Rockefeller wanted bigger opportunities. Then he noticed something most people ignored: oil. Dirty, risky, unpopular oil. Others laughed at it. Rockefeller saw the future. One risky bet on oil would soon create the empire called Standard Oil. In the 1860s, most people still didn't believe in oil. Homes were lit with whale oil lamps, and many thought drilling for oil was just a temporary hustle. Prices jumped wildly, businesses failed fast, and nobody trusted the market. But Rockefeller saw something different. He understood that people would always need light, fuel, and cheaper energy. While others chased quick profits, he focused on the long game. He teamed up with a skilled chemist named Samuel Andrews, who knew how to turn crude oil into clean-burning kerosene. That product burned brighter and cheaper than whale oil. Rockefeller knew this was huge. He invested money into a small refinery, and within a short time, it made more profit than his entire produce business. Now the choice was clear: stay comfortable or go all in. In 1865, Rockefeller bought out his partner and put nearly everything into oil. It was a risky move, but perfect timing helped him. New oil fields were discovered, demand kept growing, and his business expanded fast. Then he gave it a name that would scare competitors for decades: Standard Oil. The word standard meant reliable quality. Customers trusted it. Investors respected it. Rivals feared it. But Rockefeller didn't just sell oil. He cut waste, tracked every penny, negotiated hard, moved faster than everyone else. While others ran sloppy companies, Rockefeller built a machine. Soon Standard Oil was growing city by city, refinery by refinery. And this was only the beginning. Rockefeller's next move wasn't just smart, it was ruthless. He would crush rivals and take over America's oil industry. Standard Oil was growing fast, but Rockefeller wanted total control. He made secret deals with railroads to get cheaper shipping rates. While rivals paid full price, Standard Oil paid less and sold cheaper. Competitors couldn't keep up. Many went bankrupt. Others were forced to sell their companies to Rockefeller. If they joined him, he often hired them back. In 1872, he made one of his boldest moves. Within weeks, Rockefeller took control of most oil refineries in Cleveland. People later called it the Cleveland Massacre. Then an economic crash hit America. Businesses collapsed everywhere. But Rockefeller stayed calm. He had cash, discipline, and patience. While others failed, he bought more equipment, more refineries, and more power. By the end, Standard Oil controlled a huge share of America's oil business. Rockefeller was no longer just rich, he was becoming unstoppable. Now the government and powerful enemies were coming for Rockefeller, and they wanted to destroy Standard Oil forever. After becoming the richest man on earth, Rockefeller did something nobody expected. He started giving his fortune away. He donated to schools, universities, hospitals, and scientific research. His money helped fight diseases like hookworm and malaria, improving millions of lives. In 1913, he launched the Rockefeller Foundation, which would later donate billions around the world. By the end of his life, he had given away most of the wealth he spent decades building. When Rockefeller died in 1937 at age 97, the world remembered a man full of contradictions, a ruthless businessman, a master strategist, a giant donor, from poverty to power, then from power to philanthropy. That was John D. Rockefeller. But one question still remains. Was Rockefeller a genius hero who built America or a villain who mastered monopoly?